You're watching the David Graham Sports Report.
You're watching David Graham Sports Report.
Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday through Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays 8 to 11 a.m. and it's all you can eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708.
Your child depends on you for their every need. So how do you give them what matters most? Calvary Christian Academy offers a Bible-based curriculum for pre-K through 12 in a safe and nourishing environment. At Calvary, we focus on student needs with programs that inspire them to grow in mind, body, and soul. We encourage God-given creativity and academic excellence.
Calvary Daycare, 2139 Jacksboro Pike in the Follett. Call 423-562-7267 for more information.
As our program grows, we find ways to win. As you become a great program, a great team, you don't rely on offense, you don't rely on defense, you rely on players. And great players make great teams, period. No matter what scheme you run, it doesn't matter what the weather is, it's guys that have it right here. And that's what I saw right there. You guys gave it everything you had. It was an off night, and we got a long way to go to play to our potential. You guys know there's no secret about it. We got some work to do, offensively especially, and we'll get it fixed, okay?
In case you didn't catch it on the WLF Sports Network, our Cougars survived last Friday night against a valiant Gibbs team that was primed for an upset but came up short 14-7, and our Cougars prevailed. In the first quarter, we got the ball, failed to move it, and kicked it off to the Eagles of Gibbs, but our defense slammed the doors shut early and set the tone for the rest of the night, and we got the ball back, and Ethan Jeffers hit who else? Number 5, Joseph Elkins, for an 8-yard touchdown pass. With the kick good, we went up 7-0. It stayed 7-0 until about 5 minutes in the second quarter when Gibbs did something out of character for them. Preston Booth hit Brandon Tuggle for a 32-yard touchdown pass to tie the score up at 7-0 going into the locker room at halftime. Defense, and more defense for both teams was evident in the second half. Of course, the weather conditions had something to do with that too. Then Gibbs started moving the ball but gave it away on turnovers, and the Cougars took advantage of one of those turnovers late in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go in the game. Ethan Jeffers hit a wide-open Jacob Bunch for a 22-yard touchdown. The ball looked like it hung up there forever and was never going to come down, as Jacob Bunch was all alone and there was nobody around him down the right sideline, well, except for me and the side judge and the head of officials who was there last Friday night. But all Jacob had to do was catch it and fall in the end zone. But a determined Gibbs team would not give up. They were driving once again, making first down after first down. Tick, 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 tick. The game clock was quickly melting away, and at the 5-yard line, no timeouts left for Gibbs. Just a few seconds, they ran down the right sideline, were about to score and tie it up, but out of nowhere comes Trey Torres and makes the stop on the 2-yard line, and a buzzer sounded to end the game. Cougars 14, Eagles 7. These are the types of games good teams win. Here's Coach Price after the game.
So proud of you guys. The elements, you can't control that, can you? Sir. You can't control that. You control this, and that's hard. And the way you play. And when you guys learn to do it every snap, every day at practice, we'll reach our potential. But you got to do it every single day.
Really, your defense impressed us tonight.
Yeah, those young kids are growing up, and they're making a lot of plays, and that's what good teams do. They find it.
Here's some more scores in the district and from around our area. Campbell County, of course, beat Gibbs 14-7. Clinton beat Knox Central 28-17. Knox Catholic dominated Anderson County 50-14. Halls, who's on a roll, they beat Powell 24-14. That's the first time they beat them in a long time. And Oak Ridge overwhelmed Karns 62-7. Coalfield beat our neighbors to the north, Jellicoe Blue Devils, 42-7, and the Panthers of Cumberland Gap had a bye. Now here's what the new standings look like. Oak Ridge sits atop in first place now at 7-0. Anderson County is now in second place at 7-1. Campbell County is in third place at 6-2. And Clinton has made its way up to the fourth position at 5-3. Halls is 3-4. Knox Central 3-4. And so is Gibbs now. They sit at 3-4. Powell is a measly 1-7. And Karns is a pitiful 0-8. Here's some stats for you to consider. Although the Cougars haven't been lighting it up on offense recently, but still winning those tough games, our quarterback Ethan Jeffers is fourth in the state, in the entire state of Tennessee in passing. He has 1,726 yards. He's averaging 246.6 yards per game, has 21 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. And he has a passer rating of 134.9. We say congratulations to all the winners, all the princes and princesses, the kings and queens of the 2014 Campbell County Youth Football Association homecoming. Due to the weather, they held it in the gym at Jacksboro Middle School this year. A packed house was there to see their babies in pretty dresses and their little men in football unis walking with these pretty little things in pretty dresses. Of course, you know, these guys didn't like it. Well, maybe some did. Most of these boys had football on their minds, as later on in the day they went over to East La Follette Field where they played their final game of the season against the Lakers of Lake City before the playoffs. Our first game, our JV Hoppers played host to the Lakers of Lake City Saturday and won 20-6. Up next, our Hoppers were playing the Lakers to see who will be the number 1 seed, and it will be the Lakers as they won over our Cougars. So our Cougars will go in as the number 2 seed next week in the playoffs. The final game of the night saw our Cutters lose, also in a defensive battle, 6-0 to end their regular season. But now the playoffs are next week, and now they're going to be played at Union County October the 18th, and the championship game will be in Lake City the following weekend, that's following Saturday on the 25th. And we know the playoff games, I think they start at 4 o'clock. We don't know. We'll have to check on that, but we're pretty sure they do. They had their bowl games at Jacksboro Middle School, and both our teams lost. The Owls lost to Harriman 12-8, and our Eagles lost to their arch rival 20-0, and that's Oneida. They couldn't get anything going in the misty rain. On a sad note, an Oneida player got clipped by his own teammate and broke his leg. Both bones snapped. We heard him. We hope this young man is okay, though, and recovers quickly. Some of the fans were wanting a flag, but what would you call clipping on your own teammate? No, you don't do that. When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. Campbell County Middle School fishing team will be holding its first ever bass tournament. The event will be October the 18th. That's this coming Saturday at Wells Springs. That's a graveyard at the ramp up there. Teams from Jacksboro Middle School, La Follette Middle School, Campbell County High School will be there fishing in the event. Blast off will be at 7 a.m., but you know me, I won't be there then. We'll get there around 2:30, 3 o'clock and get all the winners and some team photos for you. Campbell County Youth Basketball Association had their sign-ups this past Saturday at the Rec Center. Now, if you weren't able to get up there for some reason, maybe you can call the Rec Center at 423-562-9424 and sign your little one up still yet. If you'd like to coach the team, you can call that same number. I'm going to remind you again, there's going to be a 5K race at Cove Lake State Park Saturday, October the 25th at the Chet Family Services Center. Break-free 5K. Start time will be at 9 a.m. Check-in today with event registration at 8 a.m. at Cove Lake State Park. They'll meet at the pool shelter. Pre-registration is $25. Day of race registration is $30. You will receive a free t-shirt at check-in on the day of the race. For more information, contact Rebecca Brandenburg at 423-562-8325, extension 1100, and you can make checks payable to Community Health of East Tennessee. We have an entry form on the main page of CougarsRock.net. Just copy it and print it out and fill it out, and you can send it in. You can mail it in to Chet Family Services Center, P.O. Box 1462, La Follette, Tennessee 37766. Also, don't forget to visit our new friends at K Treats across from Jacksonville Middle School. They have some of the most delicious donuts down there, and coming soon, sandwiches and soups, so go by and tell them David sent you. Okay, that's all the sports I've got for you today. You guys stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.